Hey guys, a little update about the fake twins. To talk about two topics, two quick thema, I would say. The first one, this is nitrate that I do have currently in the tank. So in front of you, you do have one tank with 5 ppm of nitrate. So nitrate, this is at the end of the nitrogen cycle, ammoniac, nitrate, nitrate, and you are accumulating in your tank the nitrate, NO3. And typically, this is what you try to extract of your tank. So, by the way, back to one of the tank is 5 ppm, the other one of the tank is 50 ppm. No, one of the tank is 2.5 ppm, and the other one is 50 ppm. So I let you guess quickly which one is it. This guy is 2.5 ppm and this guy is 50 ppm. So for the one who know a little bit the fish, here you have herbivore, small one, biomass not so big. I would say here you can see the kind of quite big fish, big discus that we do have swimming here. And they are omnivore with some protein times 2 times. And eating a lot, and we do have some L-cat fish, also carnivore. And here the feeder, automatic feeder, is feeding twice a day. And twice a day, yes, exactly. So you have here something faster to accumulate nitrate. The point is also I haven't do any water change since 3 weeks because I was a little bit sick. I just lately managed to clean deeply this trophy tank, and you may have seen in previous videos the reason why. In fact, it is because I had an issue with the sump and a snowball effect that I can already explain in another video, but maybe I could give a little bit more feedback, because since I clean it I saw other information, and especially here the card bridge accumulated as well, turned to be mechanical filtration, accumulating the waste of the fish and polluting even more the water. So whatsoever, this one has been intensively cleaned, deeply clean, I would say, the sump, the tank, the tubings and so on. And this one, not at all neglected. 50 ppm, this is high, but some of you would say, no, not so high, the fish are going well. Is it right? Is it wrong? I don't know, but the fact is here we do have a breeding on some wild discus. So in theory this is some complicated fish. The breeding of wild is not so easy as hybrid ones. And here, if I try to show you, we have a second pair, as you can see, a little bit protecting, because in fact here we have some larvae. So in such polluted tank we have 2 pairs of discus breeding as usual. The fact is the pH, the water is very soft, the pH is dropping since 3 weeks without any addition of KH from tap water. It is sinking the pH, and for the fish, soft water pH down. It seems that it's turning them in breeding modus. The fact is, out of the impact of your tank through the algae establishing everywhere, you are really in position to wonder or ask yourself if it does worth such effort to extract the nitrate. In fact, the best way, you have nitrate absorber, you have the plant, and you have also denitrification in anaerobie environment possibilities. But the easiest way, this is water change. You extract through the water that you are moving all the nitrate and put some fresh water, in theory without nitrate. So here, not so sure, because the tap water is bringing a little bit nitrate. Here, clearly sure, because osmosis water is without any nitrate. So I used to put mainly osmosis water with some salt. The best way, water change, you get the point. But at the end, does it worth it? I mean, the impact of the fish, yes, it seems that nitrate is not suitable for the fish. And in aquaculture, for example, all the studies demonstrate that organismus and metabolismus is not growing as fast as he could in presence of nitrate. But here for the tank, the question is still there. So first topic, and this is not an answer, in fact this is just an observation. The nitrate race is not always maybe the focal point, shouldn't be maybe the focal point of aquascaping, of fish keeping. The other aspect, other topic, this is what you see since 5 minutes already. Some new part, not here, but new part are here. Yes, you may have observed it slightly, but look at it, how clean and especially straight are these wood panel. So it's like MFD wood. And this is not the previous panel. The previous panel that we did by ourselves, at least the painting, not the cut, but the painting, yes, all the layer. It was supposed to be waterproof wood with some glue, different layers, very resistant by build, I would say, and stable. But at the end, for example, if I put it here, you see, here, in just 30 or 40 centimeters, you do have already a difference in this angle, and this is something that was bothering me. The other aspect bothering me, this is in fact a little bit complicated, but this tank has been built here, and the cut of the glass wasn't as accurate as I would expect. And for such kind of build with 45 angle, if you are not respecting exactly the measurement provided and the requirement, at the end you get a tank bigger and longer as expected. So based on the model, the support in alu profile the same, you don't have any other choice than to try to absorb with different thickness of the wood panel, as you can see, in order for you, when you are checking very quickly, your eyes doesn't see how thick are the panel, but the eyes is clearly detecting if the panel are straight at the bottom of the glass panel. I don't know if you see what I mean here as well. So this is cleaner, this is closed. There's less aeration, but there's no loss of evaporation, and the smell for sensitive nose is of course slightly less. It did push me to change here. I used to have some pH monitor of Aquamedic. This is my favorite one. For less than 100 euro, you get an indication in real time of the pH of your tank. And this is one of the parameters changing that could change very quickly, not in such kind of water. I don't need any pH monitor, but here in this case of very soft water, you always have the risk of an acidose, the pH dropping, and can burn your fish, burn the skin, not burn in fire, you get it. And it wasn't possible or as nice to install the pH monitor back on the front. So I simply move them here on the side, and as you can see, as expected with such kind high KH, you do have more than 8.4 of pH, and you have the rest here. This is a return pump, 100%. The battery, because the return pump is on battery, continuous power, I would say. In case of power outage, this is a good way to maintain the minimum, meaning that the return pump are running. So I put the pH monitor here. It's not as visible as in normal, as previously, but it's already nice, give you an indication. And until now, I would say I do like the very minimalistic look. And you can see the setup is not so complicated. You put 2 screws on the bottom and just a magnet on the top, and plop. You have back your panel, a line. If it's not a line, you pull a little bit of clipper band of roll stickers on the screw in order to push this way or to push this way, and you can correct any approximative screw emplacement, for example. I hope you get the point. So I've done for both of them, and pretty fan of the result. It's just you have to take your time to be precise and not to do any mistake. Otherwise, the wood panel, this quality does cost a little bit, and it's not the same price of the tank, of course, but you have for yeah, multiple hundred of euro just the wood, I would say. But that's all. I would say lightning check, wood check, aluprofil check, aquarium glass panel and so on check, decor on the way to be check, and soon you will get back the bottom to have some a little bit more natural aquarium. Maybe, maybe not. I will see. So that's all for today. I hope that it is informative, and maybe you can understand the motivation to test as many options as I used to do. Because one of the part I really enjoy this is to share, and maybe to avoid other people to waste money and time, and help them to pick directly what could be the nicest solution. That's all. Hope everything is going fine at your place. Ciao guys.